All right, and we're live. Welcome back, everybody, to another one of our lunchtime live streams. I'm John Bobrow, creator of Blinks, and I'm really excited to have you joining us today. Today we're going to be doing another one of our special lunchtime live streams, and before we get started, I just wanted to say that a big shout out to all of the Kickstarter backers. It's been a really exciting past 2 weeks. I think for those of us here in the U.S., there's more than enough for us to be really racking our brains with, and being able to launch a Kickstarter and see the Kickstarter take off so well. I believe we're less than $10,000 away from reaching a stretch goal, and well on our way to our next. So a huge shout out to everybody who's spreading the word. Today, I figured we'd do something that I think everybody could always use a little bit of, which is we picked 2 games that we thought would be really nice for everybody to get a chance to see played. So if this is your first time seeing Blinks played, you're curious if you're thinking about backing the Kickstarter, you're like, oh wow, all those Move 38 Blinks owners, they're so nice, they're so friendly. They are, and the community is amazing, so it's definitely an awesome community to join. But it's nice to be able to actually see some of the games played. So over the next 30 minutes, myself and Mary are going to play some of the games, and we chose 2 specifically for today to help everybody, I shouldn't say find your zen, because that would be a little bit misleading, but we figured everybody could use a little bit of a group therapy session. And so I think without further ado, Mary, come on out. And so I'm gonna break out. Let's go ahead and break out the Blinks. So welcome back, Mary.
Yeah. Hey all.
Let's go ahead and switch over. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to our top view.
Beautiful. Look at that layout. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. A big shout out to Elizabeth Wan for our overlay for today's stream and our beautiful thumbnail art. Let's see, choice, right? Was that the signal for choice?
Absolutely.
So I said we're going to be playing group therapy today. So there's our group therapy art, and this is actually really exciting. I think we just shipped out over 1,000 of these. These are the new community set games. And it's almost crazy for me to say new, because we're releasing games so fast that like these just started shipping, and I love these games so much. We're going to play 2 from here. But the Kickstarter that is currently going on, if you haven't backed it, is 6 new games. 6, I should say 6 plus. We're working real hard to see if we can get an extra game on there. But yeah, the 2 games we're going to be playing today, you have a couple of ways to get them. You can either get the community set right now at move38.com, and I think you should. They're really amazing games. If you're backing the Kickstarter, the 2 games we're playing today are part of the new Blinks game system, and so right out of the gates with your 9 Blinks, you get both group therapy and paintbrush. We think they're just such a good experience. So today we're going to play them with 9 Blinks, just like you got the new Blinks game system. And I'll, put this over here in the corner.
Awesome. So I have no idea how to play group therapy, so we'll see how it goes.
So we've got group therapy and paintbrush. We'll start with group therapy. And I think it's also neat for everybody to see a game be played for the first time. And I'm excited to see what you think of group therapy. Of course, if you're getting started with Blinks, you want to know what the heck these are. So they're little hexagonal intelligent game pieces. Each one of them knows its own game and can teach all the others how to play. And so to start the game, I like to personally line mine up in sort of a nice grid, hold it down for 3 seconds, and then it goes into program mode looking for neighbors to sync its game with all the others. And so while that game is syncing, I I know.
Nice. That was a very good one. It was like I didn't even see it happening.
it just happened. That's pretty much how I operate. Is just about everything Move 38 does comes about from like, wait, how did that get there? Where did those things?
The ether.
It's in the DNA at this point. So in group therapy, and I actually love the way the instructions are written for this. So this game was designed by Brett Taylor, and Brett also has a game in the new Epic Adventure expansion, Alchematch, which is
so satisfying.
So satisfying. So group therapy, you'll see that there's kind of a through line to his games, but group therapy doesn't have a beginning or end. It just throws you right in. So you're hosting a dinner party, and you've invited blinks of different personality types. Some of your blinks are introverts, and they say, "Get away from me. I don't want anybody around me." And you can kind of see that by their like purple like, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh." And the pink ones are introverts. And so the introverts are like, "I don't care who I'm next to, but I need other blinks around me."
Extroverts, right?
Those are extroverts. Yeah. So the pink are extroverts, purple are introverts. And our goal is every time we see them resolve and show their personality type, we need to get extroverts alone.
Oh.
And if we fail to, introverts alone, if we fail to, they turn red. And extroverts, we need to make sure that they have neighbors. So yeah, go for it.
What?
So get those introvert. Yeah, you got to move fast.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna let Mary go for this because I feel like, and I'll mask for a moment.
Oh. No! So close.
All right, not bad. Only 2 reds on that round.
I feel like there's a strategy to this. Oh.
Nice. Oh, all but one. Okay. So, do you want to switch off every other?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's you. This one's you again.
Oh. I've got a strat. No, wait. Oh!
Ah!
Okay.
Got it? Okay. So I'm going to group them together. And let's see what I can do here. Oh, tough one. Hold on. No. Okay. That was close. So I got 3 red on that. I feel like a success is going to... Oh, tough.
Whoa. Everyone is so... Oh, no! Okay. So many introverts.
A lot of introverts is really tough to do. Oh, I got this one. Easy.
Nice.
So if I get them all like that, they celebrate, they do a little swirl,
party. They're partying.
and then you throw them back together. Tough.
Oh.
Mary, you go again.
Okay. I got it. Feel like I can do this. What? Nope. Oh, close.
So close.
Close.
You think you got this next one?
Yeah, let me give it a go. Let's see.
And I love that, like, over time, this game goes from, like, how do I...
No.
Like, first it's a bit of, like, learning, okay, I need to remember these ones work this way. But I feel like also... Okay, you got this one.
I got it, right? I got it. Oh.
So close. I love watching you do this because you're so methodical. And it's like, Mary is our admin project manager, and it's like, I feel like we're seeing like personality type emerge from like, well, let me make sure that this is right here. And we're gonna make sure that these are over here. Like this game, you just gotta like.
You just gotta go.
Just go.
Oh, so close.
All right, and then so here's my second favorite way to play.
Mm-hmm.
So we can play together. So I'm like, that one was perfect.
Nice. We got it.
Yeah, awesome. So like, I totally would have left that extrovert hanging out there, but working together, I feel like, yes, nice, awesome.
Great.
And this is only 9 blinks. So this is like right out of the game box with the blinks game system. Yep, and I'm really good at separating stuff. Oh, you got that one on your own.
Nice.
Solid. And so, like, I feel like 9 is like a sweet spot for this game of like, as a solo player, like, as a solo player, like, it's tough. I think as a 2-player game, 9 is like, okay, it's manageable. We got that.
Nice.
It works with any number of blinks. So, like, I said we were going to show off 9, but let's also show off for our Kickstarter backers that are getting the bundle. Because that's honestly, like, the best place to get in is get the Epic Adventure and the game system. So let's actually load up Group Therapy on 15 blinks, which is the bundle, and just show how chaotic and nuts. It's like, and it's so much fun. It's like, yeah, you play like 2 people, you break it.
I'm still going. Like, I was told there was no end. I'm still going. The party never stops, really. It's truly, yeah.
I feel like actually when I pull this out, like I pulled this out, and a lot of you who follow the streams have seen Jamie and I play while Jamie was, while we were working from home. And it's like, when I broke out Group Therapy, it was like, okay, we need time to put them away. And like, people are still, so like, I'm going to check the comments. Let's see how we're doing. Also, welcome back, Lee, Mike, Brian, Jonas. So good to see everybody. Alfred on the stream. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're popping. Let's see. Not sure I'm playing Paintbrush right, if it's supposed to be therapeutic. We did say today would be a little Bob Rossi. And so we'll show you how to play Paintbrush. I'm not sure I would say it's the most therapeutic of games. It's pretty deeply strategic.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, like I feel like just looking at it is that's probably the best piece of the therapy. Let's see. Cool.
Puzzle 101 is relaxing.
Puzzle 101, true. I do like pulling that out to just kind of like, yeah, like I'm gonna solve a few puzzles. Cool. It looks like in the chat a lot of discussion of the variety of games. Let's see. Ooh, I have one of the old school reactor stickers. Gonna be worth a ton on eBay. Limited edition Zelda cartridge. Hang on to that one, Brian. That one will be worth a solid trade. Let's see. Ever since I got my blinks, I just want to play. Group therapy is a good warm-up for hand speed. Needed in a lot of other games. All right, so should we try 15 here? I feel like...
Yeah, okay.
Ready?
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
Not too terrible.
Okay, I think we can do it. I also should note that it's a little bit easier to play this game when you don't have it as tight of a cluster.
Oh.
So close. We got this. All right. Put it right in the center of the...
Oh my god!
Oh, no way. Whoa. I think we're going to get one. We're going to get one, and then we'll play... Then we'll play Paintbrush.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
No! No!
No!
Oh, man, that was all me. I just
so
stared at it. I just stared at it. Oh, man. I think we got this one.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Let's... All right. I said we wouldn't play until that was awesome. Oh, man. Oh, I can't believe it. We had that one. That was rad teamwork, too. Okay. So, once again, if you're just seeing blinks for the first time, holding it down for 6 seconds sends the whole group to sleep. Nice way to say, all right, like, but we're not done playing. So you can just wake them up with one tap. And we're going to load up our next game. And we don't need all of these pieces for our next game. We're going to play Paintbrush with 9, as I want everybody to see not only how this game plays with 9, but I think that the game itself it's a lengthy game. So Paintbrush is, the last time I played was like a 45-minute gameplay. We're going to try and keep our gameplay to 10-15 minutes, and we'll see what we can do. Do you want to load up Paintbrush?
Yeah. Let's see, we're right over here.
And so just knowing how to get your games loaded up, switch games, the first time doing it, it's a little bit, Blinks don't behave like anything else out there. And so, just I feel like it's one of the coolest things. It's one of my favorite things to show friends is they kind of like their jaw drops like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're talking.
They're teaching each other? All right. So now we need to go into Bob Ross mode. Is there music that plays during?
We can talk about happy trees. If we have a squirrel that we could use, like some friendly neighborhood animals.
So I should have poofed my. I got a haircut this weekend. I should have waited until post. I could have curled my hair for this. So with Paintbrush, this game was designed by Carol Mertz and Mary McKenzie, both really wonderful game designers as well as just game community people. They organized an event in St. Louis, and that event, Pixel Pop Fest, which both actually Mary and I independently gave talks at. Mary was presenting a game that you'll want to, I'm not sure if I can say anything about it now, but you'll want to...
We're so close to be able to, but not yet.
You're going to want to keep your eyes peeled for more coming out from Mary Georgescu and friends. But the creators of this game saw Blinks at one of the game festivals, and they were there with another light game called Chroma.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should talk. And they're like, whoa, we could make a game for that? We'd love to make a game for that. And so Paintbrush came out of that. And
that's so wild because Chroma was one of the first games when I was thinking about going to the game center. The very first playtest, I was playtesting Chroma, and I'm like, yep, this is the place. This is the place for me. Carol's just that inspirational.
Yeah, and they're just like, great game designers, great people. And so Paintbrush, and what Carol said was she was like, I want a game on Blinks where I don't need to break out the rulebook. Like, Blinks just are fun to interact with. And so, like, in Paintbrush, this is our canvas. And just go ahead and, like, tap a piece. And then, like, move it around. And so, in Paintbrush, you have these paintbrushes, and they have the ability to paint on canvas. And a mechanism that I think is pretty neat here is that you can just go ahead and paint, and you're like, oh, but how am I going to paint other parts of this? And the paint on the canvas has the ability to smear.
Wow.
And so
Beautiful.
Paint can smear, but only onto pieces of fresh canvas. And so I'm going to create another paintbrush. And so let me reset a piece of the canvas. So to create a paintbrush, I just tap a blank piece of canvas. And I like green here. So if I've got a green paintbrush and I attach it to blank canvas, you see I painted there. But paintbrushes also, they paint over painted canvas.
Ooh.
And the last thing I wanted to show is that the green paint on canvas cannot smear over painted canvas. So it's kind of like, these are kind of like king pieces or, royalty here. And these are kind of our pawns. And the goal of the game is to make the most paintbrushes.
Nice.
And so the way you make a paintbrush, which you probably have already intuited,
filling it out.
Yeah, so go ahead and make a paintbrush.
Gotta get a little paint over there. Gotta get a little paint in here. I think what we could do is possibly take this,
Yep.
smear it around a little bit.
Cool. And you notice something a little different about that piece now?
Oh, it's shifting.
Yeah, and so it might be tough to see on camera, but there's an animation on here that's kind of like a swirling paint bucket, or like mixing paint. And so now Mary has 2 paintbrushes.
Yes.
And if I attach a paintbrush to a paintbrush,
Oh.
I can't paint your paintbrush. So you're trying to make as many paintbrushes as possible, and I'm trying to make as many paint. So it's turn-based. This is the only game at the moment where you can take a piece from the middle of the blinks. That's a legal move.
Nice.
So you could take your paintbrush and be like, bam.
Oh, so many.
Satisfying, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. But you can only move 1 blink at a time. So let's go ahead and reset our canvas. Does that work properly? Try it one more time. Oh, triple click to reset. Good double checking of the rules, John. So yeah, triple click returns the canvases. So go ahead, and I think to start this game, I forget if they say to start on the mat, or you can create a paintbrush and then start. So go ahead.
I'll go with blue.
I'm going to go with pink. I'm pretty fond of this color. So yeah, you can go ahead and place first. Since it's a symmetric board. Oh, interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so on every turn, we can move 1 piece and any piece, as long as we don't break the board into more than 2 parts. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to rotate.
Ooh.
I'm a pretty strategic paintbrush player, so I like that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna, that was not a strategic. Smart. Okay. Now we're stepping up gameplay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get these 2 smeared.
So, this one.
Solid. I'm gonna get that 3 spot.
Ooh.
Nice. And I love that move. I like the kind of rotate in place.
Yeah.
I feel like it, can be, gonna be satisfying.
Ooh, I see what's happening.
Nice. So that was clearly a defensive move for Mary. She's now blocked me for the moment from turning this into, although, I think I should show this.
Yeah, go for it.
So I've got a great move here. Mary did a really nice move and blocked this piece seemingly from becoming a paintbrush on my next turn. But if I pull this piece out,
Ooh.
my paintbrush is in just the right position, and I have a smear opportunity to land this
Whoa.
and turn it into a brush.
Unbelievable.
I feel really good about that. Okay, so now I'm up with 2 paintbrushes in a pretty good position. Let's try and, I'm gonna keep painting away over here.
Ooh. Let's see.
You can see why I'd play for 45 minutes, right?
Uh-huh. No.
Were you
That's
trying
right.
to
I
over
couldn't
smear?
Oh,
Do you want to take that one back? You want to see
no,
something?
never. Let's go.
Well, can I? I think there's a cool
sure.
opportunity to show something neat, which is if you made a move that you didn't want to do, you double click,
Oh,
and it undoes
look at that.
your move.
That's awesome.
And the reason we did that, where was it? It was like here, maybe.
Mhm.
The reason why we did that was in playing this game, I noticed that you could accidentally kind of like get too close and paint.
Oh.
And it was like, oh, well, it's nice to be able to
Go back.
undo. Yeah. And I feel like in a painting program, it's always so important to have an undo.
It's true.
So, nice. Yeah, I think that's a stronger move. Where am I going to go? Let's go ahead and get some paint smear. I think this is a strong move.
Ooh. Let's do...
Nice. Rad. Okay. So Mary's getting close to a second paintbrush here. What am I going to do? Let's hang this out. That's like that.
Ooh.
I'm
a lot of good moves happening.
Yeah, I'm not so good at not playing my best move. Okay. I feel like you're, let's see. How many moves away are you from a second paintbrush? It looks, I'm trying to think if you can do it. Two moves. Okay. I'm going to move over here, get a little closer.
Oh. I see.
And remember, your paintbrush can paint over the sides that I've painted. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check the comments real quickly. I wonder, do people like to play along? Are you predicting your next move? It's already on the Discord. Aha! I will totally join. Yeah. Have you been on the Discord recently?
Yeah, it's pretty active.
It's I popped into it the other day. I'm looking forward to having more time to do it. To be honest, it's probably not crazy unexpected that I've been lightly on the Discord, but I've also been popping into the forum and excited to help people get up and running with their developer kits. Mostly because we just had we've got hundreds of new developers joining our community, so I'm really excited about helping everybody make new games too. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Brian asks, what if you're playing with a number you decided was a little tough and then removed some to make it easier? And I think that's actually pretty cool. I think you could totally lighten the game. Oh, actually, I think maybe that was talking about group therapy. But
oh, yeah. I
feel like you can do that in any Blinks game. You can kind of on the spot kind of make the game a little easier or more tougher. I'm stalling, aren't I? It's my turn.
I'm so close.
Yeah. How's Mary gonna get a paintbrush? Let's see. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna try and get a little bit more smeared paint on there. Okay. And so this is also a good time to show one thing, is you can't move this piece because moving it would require breaking the board in an illegal arrangement.
Right, right. Let's do...
Okay. I see. Oh, so... No. I feel like for you to get... Well, I shouldn't give any hints here. Okay.
You can tell Jon really loves this game.
I love this game so much. So I'm gonna get my third paintbrush here. Okay. Now I'm curious where you're headed. So right now the score of this game is effectively 3-1. And how are you going to rotate it? So close.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's why I was like, oh no, the next move. And so what I'm looking for when I'm playing this game is I'm looking for moves where I can get as many faces converted on one move as possible. I'm trying to think. So, like, this guy, I'm going to turn those two blues.
Woo. Okay, let's see here. I wonder if I can just... Okay.
And when people ask me, like, what my favorite solid...
Yes!
All right, on the board, 2 to 3. Okay. And so once you've got multiple paintbrushes, now you can have, like, you can kind of create, like, paint factories.
Yeah.
The way when we were, when Carol and Mary were designing this game, I think initially, by design, the game ends when all the pieces are converted to paintbrushes. So we've got, like, these Kandinsky pieces here that, like, need to get converted. So here I would try and convert that. Oh, but that was silly because blue, right. So I needed those to be touching my paintbrushes. So you might have an opportunity, and remember, careful on that move. You can only paint with paintbrushes at this point. Oh my god, what am I thinking? So John's gonna go back to his mansplain mobile and check in with Bob Ross about what he's doing here. Mary, GG. She has tied the game 3-3, and good move, solid move. Now we got a game. Okay. I'm going to pop one out of the middle because we haven't had a chance to see that done. And I can't rotate that and turn this into a paintbrush right out of the gates, but I can at least get 2. There.
It's a solid move.
3-3. I did not see the game going here. Lee says, good move, Mary. There should also be some, like, boos in the audience from... John's like, wait. That was a rad move.
Oh, man. You know, I think I'm just going to take this piece right back.
Uh-huh.
What am I going to do here? Just stay far away.
Nice. I think that's a good move. Let's see. What can I paint here? I think I'm going to get a 4th. So because I can take either one of these, either one are in the same place. So let's go ahead and I'll do that. And if I put it, I'm not sure if there's a stronger position or not. So now I'm at 4 paintbrushes. And something I like about starting this game with 9 pieces is my brother says booze. Are you saying booze or boozerns?
Let's see. Let's just... Interesting.
I like that this is a close game. I feel like... so with 9 pieces, there has to be a winner. Solid. Oh. So I see my winning move on this. There was... can I actually... Do you want to... It could be worth... I was going to say, I think there's one move you have that can prevent me from winning here. Is it worth seeing that? Or should I point out what I think it is? Do you prefer that, or do you prefer...
Let's see if I can figure
it out.
Figure out what it is.
So my next move is going to be this piece. And and I got a paint factory here.
Oh.
And so I think at 5-3, I got this locked down. Uh,
That's right. Just gonna.
and the game's like, we're out of here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, interesting. I wonder if I have an old version on there. The way it woke. The move that I was thinking was, I think, as this was here, and this piece wasn't turned yet. There was, I was thinking that you could trap it from being taken.
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
But it's such a defensive move. I'm not sure it really... So what do you think of Paintbrush?
I really like it. I would totally play again. It's very subtly deep. Like, I'm actually excited to see what more paintbrushes would look like. Like this could have easily, we could have gone longer too.
Totally. And, I kind of set up front that this was going to be like a 10 to 15 minute game when the last time I played was 45 minutes. Yeah. Mary, this is your first time playing. You managed to score 3 paintbrushes. You also learned how to use a paint factory, which is cool. I don't think we've ever called it that, but I kind of like it. And to your point, we could have played this with 3 players. Or similarly, you could play 2-player where each of us have 2 colors and we have to alternate on moves or something like that. I feel like there's some nice home rules possibilities. Let's see, coming in the comments. Awesome. Yeah. I should also point out, the last time my brother got to play some of the Blinks games, we probably stayed up till 4 in the morning, and he just kind of kept holding them and just saying, these are so beautiful. And it was, I feel like Paintbrush, I think actually he was just sitting and doing this. It was just like, I'm just going to kind of see where I get with this. And actually, before the lockdown, we were at a friend's place, and their child, or actually, a friend of mine does, I think it's, they likened it to like paint therapy, or like, it was like, I just kind of want my kid to explore. Like, I don't actually need them to have the rules for this game. I want them to
just play,
kind of
paint,
figure it out and paint. And so, I think that brings us to a good spot with group therapy and paintbrush.
Yeah, I think so too. It was a lot of fun. Hope everyone out there feels a little bit more at ease watching us play these games.
A peaceful lunchtime Blink session. Do you want to actually, before we wrap, follow with any updates? Mary's been, you've seen her surely in the comments, and if you've reached out, has been really helping everybody make sure they get the right things in their order.
Yep. Yeah, so I think there were some questions about EU and Canada. EU, we just verified this morning that the warehouse has the shipments for dev kits, and those are going to be going out. We'll have tracking numbers tomorrow for everyone. Canada, still on its way to the warehouse, and then shortly after they count and unpack, it'll be sent out, and we'll have tracking numbers for you as well. I think overall things are moving.
So super excited about that. Developer kits on the move. And also a bunch of game mats just went out the door. So
we have a couple of people who are waiting on Puzzle 101 game mats, and I'm actually just about to send those emails out. Handful of US developer kits are also just going out.
Awesome. If you're looking for holiday gifts, we're so thrilled, so beyond thrilled to be listed in the LA Times Best Gaming Gifts of 2020. So, share it with family and friends, get the word out. We're going to keep pushing. And, we're we're looking forward to hitting our next stretch goals.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Thursday. So
Yeah.
this
This
is
has been
us.
really fun.
Thanks, Mary, so much. GG. We'll see you next Thursday. Back us on Kickstarter now. Only 2 weeks left. It's only 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell everyone.
Get everybody out. All right. So good to see everybody.
Bye all.
Peace.